Today we're going to work our charted pattern. So for this, you'll see that we have these nifty little slants, okay? And the slants are worked by slipping stitches. And actually, the only difficult part, the tricky part that we have to remember, is that when we switch colors, we are going to be moving the start of the round either to the left or to the right, and it tells you that in the pattern. So if we look at our chart, and we always read our chart from right to left, what we are going to be doing is right away we're going to be doing this special stitch. And what that tells us to do is we are going to slip the stitches purlwise with the yarn in front. So that means what we are going to do is we are going to move the yarn into the front like we are purling. And then we insert our needle from the back to the front. And we're just going to move the stitch over onto the right hand needle, and we're going to do that 4 more times. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it tells us that we're going to knit the 5 stitches, so we have to move the yarn back to the back. Now you'll see that it lays across the stitches. That's what makes that fancy stitch. You don't want to pull it really tight. Just kind of let it relax, and then you're going to knit 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, once you get up a couple stitches, a couple rows, you'll be able to switch over to your double points. Okay, or I'm sorry, switch from the double points to the circulars. Okay, the beginning couple rows are going to be tight, because there's not a lot of give to the fabric yet, and it may be difficult on how to hold it. Just kind of do your best. So we did the first 1 repeat. Now we're going to move our yarn to the front, and we're going to slip 5 stitches purlwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we move our yarn to the back again. And again, you don't want to make the yarn very tight. Just kind of let it be there. And then you're going to knit the next 5 stitches. And this is our pattern. Okay? So again, we move the yarn to the front. I'm going to just get rid of my tail. And then with the yarn in the front, we're going to slip 5 stitches. 3, 4, 5, and we slip them as if we're purling, and that ensures that they don't get twisted. We bring the yarn to the back again, don't pull tight, and then knit the next 5 stitches. Okay, and then we have 1 more needle to do for my little mini one. So again, slip to the front. We're going to move 5 stitches. 3, 4, 5. We don't pull tight, and then knit 5. Okay, and that is row 1 done. So now the next row, we are going to move over a little bit. Okay, so instead of slipping the very first one, we're going to knit 1. And now we're going to slip. So we move the yarn to the front, and we're going to slip 5 again. And then we're going to knit 5. And then I have to knit one more on this needle. Okay, the yarn moves to the front and we slip our 5 stitches again. 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't really pull the yarn tight, and now we're going to knit 5. So that's 4. Have to do 1 on the next needle. And this is all you're going to do. You're just going to keep going. Okay, and you're going to repeat as you go along. So if we look back at the pattern, the chart, it'll tell us we're making a zigzag. So the second row we knitted 1 and then we slipped. Then we're going to knit 2 and slip, 3, 4, all the way to 5. When you get to the end of row 6, it says to move the start of the round 5 stitches left after round 6. Okay, and that is what you'll be doing before we start the next color.